Hey there, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So today we're going to be doing a quick eclipse reading just to see the energies that are coming in for you, to kind of see what's going on. So like I did with the fire signs, the first two cards, because I'm going to pull 4 cards for you from the main deck. The first 2 cards that come out will be energies that you have been dealing with, not people in particular, just the energy of what you've been dealing with leading up to the eclipse. And this reading is for the eclipse, you guys, on April 8th. And or it's leading up to the eclipse and 6 months after. So this reading should last 6 to 7 months, okay? The timeline at least. So what I'm going to do is the first 2 cards will be for what you've been dealing with. The second 2 cards will be possibly like not even a solution, but just what's going to be happening overall through the eclipse over the next 6 months, and maybe what it'll be about, possibly what you're releasing or what you should be releasing at this time. Okay, so let's go one more shuffle, because guys, these cards are huge. They're wonderful, but huge. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 main cards, and then we'll work our way from there into the clarifiers. Okay. So, first thing you're dealing with is the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. A lot of burden from your past. Childhood trauma, childhood wounding. Okay. Here are what is coming after the eclipse. This is maybe something you'll be releasing, how you'll be learning from it. Whatever that may be, we'll kind of see what comes out. And remember, you guys, this isn't specific about love. It's just kind of whatever comes up. I'm not, in the last reading, I did see a little bit about financial, but it was more connected to emotional. So I don't think it was career based. It was more something coming in, or someone from the past coming in. And another thing, you guys, if that happens in these readings, I'm not going to apologize for what the cards are saying, but we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, and that is returns, returns, returns. So exes, friends, people that you knew from your past that you don't necessarily speak to anymore may be returning, and that's where a lot of these lessons are being learned for most. So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Oh boy. All right. So this is water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, let's get started. First and foremost, 10 of Wands. I honestly feel as though this may be dealing with a person. It's a shadow from the past. Now, I say that because you can see sort of a horned figure in this card. I don't know if you guys are picking that up behind her. It's almost like she's running away from her true self, her dark shadow self. Okay? Now, there's a reason why I say this could be childhood wounding. The 6 of Cups can talk of nostalgia, our best childhood memories, but when you pair that with the 10 of Wands, there's a burden that exists within your past, your childhood, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? Could be your parents, it could be relationships with siblings, it could be anything. We'll find that out when we clarify. The 8 of Swords, now this is what's coming during the eclipse. This may be coming up for you to release, or this may be the lessons that you're learning about this, and this may be why this all coincides together. The 8 of Swords is typically the 8 of Swords would show her with a blindfold on, and she's kind of holding herself back when she could totally get herself out of the mess that she's in, but she chooses to keep herself blind out of fear, right? Because swords are mental. So it's an all mental energy. So I feel like there's a refusal to deal with whatever the situation was in the past. When I see a 10 here, this will be dropped. And this is what I'm telling you. The eclipse is for releasing things that have come up in your life. Whatever these things are that are coming up for you currently, and maybe this isn't even something you've ever dealt with in your past, but it's coming up currently because this is something very important for you to release at this time. I wholeheartedly believe that those of us that are dealing with things that we don't even know where it came from, where it popped up from, there's a reason why that's happening. It's coming up for you to release it because it is of importance for you to move into your future with this piece of your life done, dealt with, and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Closure. You've brought closure to this. So the 8 of Swords would tell me that you're refusing to see what was right in front of you, or refusing to acknowledge the burden that came from your past. The 7 of Cups shows a lot of confusion behind this situation. So there's a lot of mental and emotional confusion dealing with this, but it's coming up. The 7 of Cups, I think, is telling you that you need to bring one of those decisions, or one of those thoughts that you have about this past thing down to reality and deal with it. You know, this is a refusal to deal with what's right in front of you, even if you see it. And mind you, her hands are bound, but she could easily get out of this situation. But she's refusing to. And if you notice, she's looking opposite to what they're looking. You know what I mean? They're all looking ahead instead of looking back at each other. The lady in this 10 of Wands, again, It's like she sees the burden, but continues to walk even in fear, but continues to carry the burden with her. So I believe that you will be releasing some burden from your childhood. This has to be some type of childhood wounding. I haven't seen the Empress, but crazy that I said that. We have the Emperor here. Okay, now this could be fatherhood wounding. This could have to do with a father figure, a boss. If this is financial work, I don't see this being financial. I feel like this has to do with your past, your childhood. And I'm not surprised. Most of the things that we're dealing with now that are being brought back up are from our past. Things that weren't dealt with properly or things that need to be closed out properly. All right, under that, you guys, we've got justice, a balancing of the scales. I'm telling you guys. Something needing to be fixed and balanced properly that wasn't taken care of many years ago, a while back. It could be weeks, months, years, decades. Okay? Eight of Cups, walking away. All right. Okay, so Ten of Wands, we've got burdens here from your childhood, refusing to see something, so many options or many things happening for you at once that emotionally you're just maybe drained from all of this and you don't even want to face it right now. But I don't think it's really a choice you have. All right, water signs, let's move on. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Seven of Cups. But as I said before, you guys, this is coming up for you to release and to heal. And I truly believe that this has to do with childhood wounding, honestly. I don't see this any other way. This is something from your past having to do with a father figure, possibly for many of you, a husband. It could be a husband. Emperors are usually husbands, father figures, bosses, like somebody that would be in charge, someone that runs the business, you know, someone that's very self-sufficient, but can be very stubborn as well. And it may be just that you're both very stubborn people, and that's why the healing hasn't happened. Because if you look, this is looking at this person, meaning maybe the father figure is coming in at this time to try to heal something. And it may create a lot of confusion for you with the Seven of Cups there. You may be trying to figure out, well, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, it just may be confusion and options. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. Can you clarify the Ten of Wands, please, for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? What is the Ten of Wands? Ooh, okay. For the Ten of Wands, we've got the Four of Wands. Huh. This definitely has to do with the home. Let me clarify that Four of Wands. Can I get one more card on that Four of Wands? I'm a bit confused, but I want to make sure that... Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm going to take the Five of Wands. And Spirit's telling me to take the King. I guess this King has something to do with it as well. Was it a financial situation? It almost appears as though it's like the house was in order, but there... No, it wasn't. Because this Four of Wands is upright, meaning that there's a stable foundation. Because that's the 1111 card. This must have to do with someone else from your past. But when I'm seeing the Emperor, this has to be a father. So there was a lot of infighting, a lot of conflict in the household. And was it financial? Because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles here. So was the father figure maybe more focused on his financial success as opposed to the family? Because it almost seems like you had to fight for attention. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for a second until we get everything kind of out here. Clarified. Can I get the Six of Cups, please? Can we please clarify the Six of Cups? What is this nostalgia? It's coming in as a person? Is this a job, an experience? Is it a family member? What is this? King of Wands. Could have been somebody with a temper too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I were to... An Emperor can be very bullheaded sometimes, you know? This has shown me lots of conflict in the household. And not just conflict, but it almost seems like the conflicts never really found resolutions. It's just everybody trying to one-up everybody and never coming to, you know, a concerted conclusion to everything to kind of fix the issue or be done with it and lay it to rest. So the Six of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands. What I think let me pull one more card. Can I get one more card on this King of Wands? Because I have an idea. This reminds me of very, very hot and cold energy from this father figure. That may very well be what it is. What is the King of Wands? Can you please clarify the King of Wands? Let's shuffle once, you guys, and then I will try again. Okay. What is the King of Wands? Let's clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands. Oh yeah. Excuse me. This father figure was in and out constantly, more focused on their goals and their aspirations than they were the family. I feel like they were a very immature person, probably shouldn't even have been dealing with children or having them to begin with. This person just seems like they're all about themselves, their own energy, focused on their finances, but nothing else. Okay, can we clarify the Eight of Swords, please? All right. Judgment. Oh, wow. You will be releasing. Now, this right here tells me this is being brought up for you to release all this wounding and to heal yourself, guys. No more confusion. No more doubting yourself. You know, restricting yourself from whatever opportunities come in life, whatever it may be, whether it be jobs, financial, family, children, whatever that is. You're finally coming to terms with it and releasing your past, which is beautiful to see. This Judgment card, though, guys. The ultimate release. Spirit's with you, the angels are with you, they're all behind you. And I don't think this has been an easy process. I love that. Can you clarify the Seven of Cups, please? Yeah, I told you guys, this is all being brought up for release. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Wands, and there is the opportunity. Once this gets brought up for release, you guys, it's going to bring in, and look at that. The Six of Cups is what we end it. So we start with a 6 as our second card, and we end it in the Six of Cups, meaning finally coming fully and wholly into fruition as far as your childhood, healing that childhood wounding. I mean, guys, I really feel like this is a time for you guys to release whatever this fatherhood, motherhood wounding pain is. It's time to let it go. You're carrying a burden that is no longer yours to carry. You know, this is from your childhood. This is nostalgia from the past that you need to let go of. You are no longer bound to this. You need to let yourself go and realize that there's an opportunity beyond this. And many opportunities will present themselves, but the level of confusion and pain will be released with Judgment. Coming to a conclusion about what happened in your childhood and making peace with it. And that's truly what I believe is going to be released, what's being brought up for you during the eclipse and what will be released during the eclipse. So I just want to say thank you, guys. This is a wonderful reading. I don't think it could have been more clear. This was about childhood wounding, about the home, about the things that were more focused on with the parents as opposed to the children. It was more focused on pentacles and opportunities and experiences rather than the children. So I hope you guys, water signs, found something in here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I pray that during this eclipse you are able to release any wounding or pain that you may have been through, and I hope that you are able to heal those scars that were brought on for many years of neglect and pain and just unrest, burden. I love you guys, and I pray that you find what you're looking for during this eclipse season, and I pray that you're able to release what you need to so you can move forward into a healthier future, you guys. Have a wonderful day, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and thank you again for coming here and spending a little time with me, shooting the shit and having a reading. Love you guys. Have a great day.